Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Uh, always want to start this with saying I was asking a question of how are you all doing? Um, how's your family? How's your life? How's work? How's the balance? What did you do this week that was new? What did you do this week that was challenging? What forced you to think? Uh, but I think that's important to grow, maturity, challenging yourself every week, challenging yourself um, on a day-to-day basis, doing things you've never really done before to essentially enhance yourself. Now, I think that's critical. I think that's important um, as we do this walk of life. Today I'm gonna do hot yoga. I've done it. This is probably like the second or third time I've done it since January, so it's something that challenges me. I try to do it every week. I used to do it 3 times a week. Schedules kind of changed, and so but I wanted to get back to doing some things that made me happy or challenged me or got me to a high point in my life, make me think a lot. So and it kind of frees you up mentally because it's again it's March and we're 3 months into the year. I'm like it's been pretty good for me. It's been pretty good. Like it's obviously much better than it was last year just because of how I'm thinking, the things I'm doing, the positions I'm putting myself in. I just thank God for the people I know that's in my corner that helps me that I can talk to. Uh, very appreciative to that. Like you guys, you all have to find your circle, a good circle, because it's so easy to complain. It's so easy to be with a group of people that complain, that murmur, that have doubt, unbelief. They just think everything's bad. And I appreciate a good circle. I appreciate an accountability partner, someone that just keeps you above all the negativity. That's life. Life is gonna life, and so if you go about life always thinking everything is out to get you, everything is attacking you, everything trying to bring you down, that's a miserable life. And I don't want that for anyone. I don't want anyone to think that they don't matter. I don't want anyone to think that what they're doing doesn't matter. Like it all matters. Everything you do matters. Every breath you take matters. Every hair on your head is numbered according to God. Like you're fearfully and wonderfully made. None of us are perfect. We all have our flaws. We all have our faults. We all make mistakes daily. Um, but that's what makes us human because we're not perfect. We're not machines. We're going to mess up. But having people in your corner that's going to challenge you, not bring you down, not be negative, not talk down about you, not laugh at you, but challenge you to move in a different direction, to move and think differently. It helps you grow because you have a true circle. And it could be one person, it could be two people, it could be three. Like, as long as you have someone that's not afraid to challenge, like you'll grow. That's important. Growth, development is so important to life. Cannot stay stuck. Absolutely cannot stay stuck. You got to move forward. You got to learn from whatever happened, whatever mistake, whatever downfall. It exists. It happened. You can't act like it doesn't, but you got to move on. Do not stay stuck in these moments. Failure is life. Like, it's a lesson. I don't look at it anymore. Again, when I was younger, when I was 20, I did. I looked at it like it was the end of the world. But as I got older and I kept living and I kept breathing and I kept moving forward and I kept failing, I realized that it's a part of my growth. I wouldn't be where I am right now if I didn't fail, because I have to respond to that. Now, if I didn't respond to it, I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now. So you have it's the way you respond to failure. It's how you respond to any ups and downs in life, even the successes. How you respond to your success kind of paints a picture of your life. Never get too high, never get too low. Even keel. And there are gonna be moments, right, that's super exciting, graduating, getting married, having kids, um, signing your first deal, signing your first client, drawing your, selling your first picture. Like all that, those are important moments. You live those moments. I'm not saying don't get, excited about those moments, because those are accomplishments, but don't live in them too long, because it's the next day. It goes back to what I was saying, like you either, going through a storm or you're heading into one. Like that's how life's. That's, and it's unfortunate. Yes, it sucks. Yes, 100% it sucks. So, and are you gonna wallow in it? Are you gonna drown yourself in your sorrows because it happened? It happened. Move on. And that's kind of the topic, kind of the discussion today about life. I gotta get to a point, right, where it never gets old. Like the mundane things never get old. Like going to work, doing whatever it is you love. Like not specifically working, not specifically doing a job, but your craft. It never gets old. Being married never gets old. You can't allow it to, because that's when negativity, that's when stress, doubt creeps in. Like I absolutely love what I do, not really because of where I am. I love what I do because of the people. The people is more important than the place. So it never gets old. Every day is something new. Every day is an opportunity to grow. Every day is an opportunity to live out my dreams. And I don't know what everyone does. I can't. I know this. I was a teacher before. I worked in a restaurant business before. I graduated 2 times. I stopped from graduating my third time because truly, honestly, it wasn't exciting. And like this is my life. I choose to live my life the way I want to live my life. And I just got to the point probably about a year ago, about a year ago, that I wasn't gonna do anything that wasn't exciting. I'm not gonna do anything that doesn't excite me. I'm not gonna do anything that doesn't challenge me, because I don't want to be boring. This is my life. I only get so many years of this. I only get so many breaths of this. I'm not gonna waste it doing what other people want me to do. I don't care about that anymore. And that really hit me like over the last few years. 3 years ago, I didn't think like this. 3 years ago, I didn't move this way. Um, it just once you reach like a point in your life and you realize nothing else matters but life and living it, that's when you understand the importance of every breath, the importance of every moment. And you know what? You just say, it is what it is. They're gonna like you, dislike you, talk about you, no matter what. Don't allow it to affect your mental, because you'll crash trying to please people, trying to meet their needs, trying to help them, trying to do the most you can for them. And the truth is, they're not even appreciative. When life starts lifing, and it starts to spiral out of control, and you're wondering why. It's because you're doing what everybody else wants you to do. Do what you want to do. And the moment I realized that, like life has been so much better. I still love everyone. I don't have anything against anyone at all. I don't hate anyone. I'm required to love everyone, and I will. I do. I mean, I like you, but like, I love you. I do. Um, I just don't have time for it. I don't have time for. I don't make time for foolishness. I don't make time for anything that takes me out of my mental space. I can't concern myself with your problems when I have problems of my own. I'll help you, yeah, to a certain extent, because I've realized that has contributed to some of the depressive thoughts I've had before, the anxiety, the worry, and I'm worrying about stuff for other people. I'm worrying about you getting home at night. I'm worrying about, are you safe? I'm worrying about, did you complete this? Like, and it's gotten to the point where you stress yourself out about other people, and they are sleeping comfortably. Like you're stressed out. You have anxiety. You have chest pain. You have heart pain. You have drama in your life brought on by other people. If you sit back and think about most of all the stuff that worries you, I mean, it probably doesn't have anything to do with you. It's other people. It's the people in your circles, the people you're around, and it's not worth it. Like life is life, and life will always be life. I cannot tell you anything outside of that. But life is what you make it, because life is how you respond to the ebbs and flows. And I choose to not allow anything to weigh me down. And I'm saying this, and truthfully, it's gonna happen, right? But I choose not to focus on it as much as I used to. That's the key. I don't allow it to stress me out for a month, because I think that causes health issues. Those stresses cause health issues because it's consistent, constant, the same thing over and over and over. If I'm gonna stress over something, I'm gonna stress over something new every day. Like I'm not gonna stress over something I can't. Like Monday happened. Today is Sunday. Monday happened last week. That's last week. It's not carrying over into this Monday. I won't allow it. Whatever it is, if there's a bill I haven't paid, I ain't paid. It's gonna get paid when it get paid. Late fees are late fees. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna card note, insurance, rent, because the thing is, like, it didn't get paid. You can't make it get paid. So why are you stressed over it? The difference if they come and evict you, or like it's different levels of the stress. But something minute, if you allow it to fester, it can grow and it can become very dangerous for your health. That's why I enjoy the mundane things now. I enjoy waking up early. I enjoy going to the movies on Tuesdays. I enjoy yoga on Sundays. These are the mundane things, and I never let get old. It's still exciting to me. And that's because I choose that. Like, ordinarily for some people, that's a task. It's a tough task to go to yoga, or I don't really want to go watch the movies this week, or I don't want to work out in the morning. Like those things, I realize, and the reason how I really make sure it doesn't get old to me is I look at the lives of other people. I don't take it for granted. I when you see what other people struggle with, when you see what other people are going through, when you see what other countries are dealing with, we have our problems. I'm not going to deny that. But I'd rather be here than there. And that's how that's the opportunity for me to keep moving. That's the opportunity for me to keep growing and to not focus on the drama. That's why it never gets old. Because you see, when you get to see what others struggle with, when you get to see the problems of other people, like real problems, you enjoy your problems because they don't seem as big. Like and it's not to talk about other people. It's not to rejoice in their sorrow and their pain, but it puts things in perspective. That, you're complaining and you're whining and, about these little things that you go through. And then you see your neighbor or you see your friend or you see someone on social media, on TV, and you hear what they're going through and it's like, wow. Like so many people you've watched and listened to and you don't even know the battles they're going through. And I'm sitting here complaining about the minute things I go through. It brings, some clarity to my life that I should shut up and get to work and focus on the joy. But it's not really that bad. Sometimes it can be, but even then, it ain't that bad. It ain't as bad as it could be. It ain't as bad as it should be. And you look at it that way, life gets a little better. Living is a little better. Health is wealth. If you're healthy, be appreciative of that. Love that. Because when you're unhealthy, the only thing you want to do is get healthy. That's it. When you're sick, you don't care about anything else. You don't care about any bills. You don't care about any relationship. You don't care about any money. You want to get healthy. That's it. And so when I remember like maybe a few months ago, I don't know what I ate or something. I had a stomach virus and I was on the floor in pain. And I think I talked about it on one of these podcasts. And I had like this meeting to go. I had a meeting to go to. I had uh something to sign. I had some. I think I had like a phone conversation I had to do also, and like I didn't even get to cancel it because I couldn't even move. And at that time, I didn't care. That's the truth. I did not care about any of that. The only thing I cared about was getting well, and that made me refocus on the things that's going on in my life. That at that point, none of it mattered. The only thing that mattered was getting healthy. And so now, that's how I look at everything. Can it be something that I can do later, or something that shouldn't bother me or worry me? I don't do it. Just don't. Right? Is that right or wrong? I don't know. I have no idea. But it's my life. And this is your life. You can't allow the little things to bother you and stress you out that you can't control. You hear people say control the controllables. I like, that's a cool slogan, right? But focus on what you can handle. Focus on what you can carry. If you can't carry it, if you can't do anything about it, don't focus on it. It'll handle itself. Tomorrow will concern itself with tomorrow. Yesterday is over. You can't do anything about yesterday, and don't carry it into today. You don't need to muddy up today. Today should be your focus, and the joys of today should be your focus. And I'm not sitting here as no guru or no genius and say, I don't stress, I don't worry. That's not true. I do. I just learn to focus on the things that I enjoy and focus on the things that I can handle. If I can handle it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't handle it, I'll actually help. If I can't get any help, YOLO. Because I'm not gonna let it kill me. I'm not gonna let it stress me out. And then the day come and then the day go, and it's not even as bad. We stress over meetings, we stress over presentations, we stress over interviews, and the day comes and you do it, and it's not that bad, and it's not as bad as we made it out to be. And then guess what? Then we move on. Then you don't even think about it. But if you think about how many hours you put into stressing over, it's you can't get those hours back. Can't get that life back. Last Tuesday's over with. Last Wednesday's over with. Today is, I believe, the 16th. The 15th is over with. March 15, 2025, I'll never get back. So I'm going to love March 16th, 2025, like I'll never get it back. 75th day in the year. That's going to be, I think it's 75th, yeah. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. This will be a quarter. We're into a quarter, almost a quarter of the year. Where are you at right now? Where's your mental right now? Don't allow it to get old. Don't allow the things that you do every day to get old. Enjoy them. Love them. Like, don't waste it. Never waste time. You'll never get that back. Time is currency. It's the only thing that we have equal. Nothing else. None of us have anything else equal. We all have 24 hours. What you do with your 24 hours becomes your life. Focus on what you can handle. Never let anything get old that you enjoy, that you love about life. I love y'all. I trust y'all. Like it's we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep this joy going. Even in the sorrow, even in the ups and downs, we're gonna keep it going. It's not as bad as we think it is. It gets better. We gotta keep fighting. Because we're almost where we wanna be. That's why we're going through what we're going through. If you're going through something, life might be amazing. Like right now, I truly don't have any complaints. Life is amazing to me. I love it. I'm happy. I'm excited. Like the work that's being done. I'm excited to see the show because at some point those results are gonna show up, and that's all the world cares about, the results. That's the truth. I can get on here and talk all the happy-go-lucky stuff. Like the world wants to see results, and then they'll believe. Then they'll call you a guru. That they'll think you're a genius, and all the while you're the same person. You just made it. It just worked. That's why I said last time, you're one yes away from changing your life. You are. I believe in it. You're one yes away from having the best life ever. Keep going. Don't quit. Do not stop. It's not worth it. Quitting it's not worth it. You will regret it. Because most of the time we quit right when we're at our breakthrough. And we don't even know it. We don't know what we're going through. We don't know what we're dealing with. We don't know where we're at in our life. And we're all living the same life at the same time. So anyone, again, I said, anyone that's telling you that they have the answers, they're lying, because we're all living March 16, 2025 at the same time. This is not their second life, so they don't have the answers. They don't know what they're doing, just like I don't know what I'm doing. We're just winging it. Yeah, we plan, but that don't mean the plan's gonna go according to the plan. How many times you plan stuff out and it just, life happens. So nobody knows what they're doing. They have an assumption. They have like a plan, something they're putting in place. But so live it, enjoy it, write it down, write a book. It'll help someone, but it's not going to be the answer. It'll be a guide. And that's all you need. You need just a little guidance, just a little help. If you need help, ask for it. Don't go without help. There's someone in your life that's willing to help you. And there's someone in your life that needs your help. Help them. You have some answers to the test. Give them out for free. Don't hold on to it. You don't know whose life you're saving by just having a conversation. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We're going to get this thing right. We're going to keep fighting. Depression will not kill us. Anxiety will not kill us. Stress will not kill us. We're going to fight it with joy, with preparation, and with results. I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Keep going. Keep fighting. Spread joy.